Hi, this is Adam Onslaught from Metal Nation Radio, and good evening to you all. And it's an absolute pleasure. I need to say pleasure. Oh, it's a pleasure and a privilege to be on the old Skype phone now with Mr. Rich Moss of Stonebroken. Good evening, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much. We were just talking off mic, and it has been a tremendous few weeks for the band. You've got a brand new single out right now, Stay All Night. It's available in every digital media format possible. And you've got an album coming out, I believe, on the 18th, which is called All in Time. Richard, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about what's been going on with Stonebroken in the last few weeks.
The last few weeks have been really busy for us. We actually, if we go back just a little bit further, we signed a management deal with Peter Keeble of TMR Band Services, and from there, when we pretty much hit the ground running. We had already been into the studio to record some more material, so we got those tracks back from Ramesh, our producer, and we sat down, we listened to them all with Pete, and we actually put them back to back with previous material that we'd released. And listening back to it, we just thought, you know what, these tracks need to go together. It was almost a continuation of what we'd already done. So speaking with Pete and a few different PR people, we thought, well, is this doable? Can we do an album, from previous material and the new stuff? And we had some positive feedback on that. They said it was a good idea. So we then decided an album it is. So we're going to bring out. Go on.
I was going to say. So you kind of got it together, and before you knew it, you had an album together, but you didn't go out there intentionally to make an album. Is that right?
That's right. We actually went back into the studio to do another EP because we released one last year and it went down really well. And we thought, well, finances are quite tight as they are when you're in a band. So we thought we'd do another EP, and we got the tracks back, and it ended up being an album because it just sounded that way.
All in Time is a superb piece of music. Tell people that what it's about really in terms of musicality. I mean, where are you coming from with this album? It's a great piece of rock and roll. That is, it's no doubt about it. But from what I've heard, I've heard the album 3 times now, and you get a very sort of familiar feel, but at the same time, it's quite a fresh look. Is that what you were kind of going for when writing?
Yeah, I mean, when we sit down in the lockup and start writing, we go through so many different processes, if you know what I mean. We'll sit down, someone will come out with a riff, and if we like it, we carry on with it. If we don't, then we just put it to one side and come back. But what we really aim to try and do is write songs that we love, because we need to be behind them 100% when we're going out and playing them live. So, and we want people to come away from a gig singing one of the choruses. We always put that hook in there, because we're at such an early stage as a band that when we go out and play a gig, we're going to be playing to brand new people all the time, and we really need to try and get them on side and have them come away from the gig thinking, you know what, I'd like to go and see them again.
I think it's fair to say this album is it's basically one big party. From listening to it, it kind of like you say, you want people to come away feeling good about it, feeling that they want to come back for more. It has that feel for sure. Now, on Friday next week, which is the 18th, you're going to be at the Slade Rooms in Wolverhampton launching the album with supports from Lightfire and My Great Affliction. That's going to springboard the album, but is there going to be a tour perhaps in the pipeline?
Yeah, we're in the planning stages at the moment of doing a national tour, and we're looking probably March, April once the album's fully out there.
Yeah,
because the launch show, that's going to be an opportunity for people to buy a physical CD before it's actually out, because it's out on the 29th of January, properly. And once that's out, we want to really try and get some live dates, but we want to really go the breadth of the country. We don't want to just stick local. We want to try and get a national tour.
That's amazing. So what? So you're going to get the tour on the go. The album's coming out, and you say that's the 29th of January. The album comes out.
29th of January is when it's out officially.
And where can people buy that from?
They can buy the physical CD from our store, or they can go to any major digital store, iTunes, Amazon MP3, all those major distributors, and they can pick it up from there.
Superb. Well, Rich, tell us. Actually, what I want you to do before we finish this interview, it's time on a tradition where I ask you, tell us where we can find you.
You can find us at stonebroken.com. You can also find us at facebook.com/official Stonebroken. We're also on Twitter, Stonebroken_, and on YouTube, official Stonebroken.
My goodness, you are social media whores.
We've got our fingers in all the pies.
Absolutely. I wouldn't expect anything different. Rich, I would say good luck with the album, but I don't think you're going to need it. It's all in time, out on the 29th of January, and that, of course, is Stone Broken. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me.